Good day everyone, and welcome to the Transport for Sydney Vlogs channel. I'm currently at the Yallamundi stop. It's going to be continuing on from where I left off in my previous walkthrough video. In my previous walkthrough video, I covered the section of the Parramatta Light Rail from Dundas to Yallamundi, as well as the Yallamundi stop upgrade. So if you want to see the Yallamundi stop upgrade, please do check out my previous video. In this video, I will just be starting my journey right away from the Yallamundi stop where I am at now to the next stop, which is Rosehill Gardens. Also, something to note is just after the Yallamundi stop, the active transport link changes from the eastern end to the western end. Other than that, I haven't noticed too many transitions on the Carlingford end, from Carlingford down to where I am now. There's just a few sections where maybe it changed from ballast track bed to concrete, particularly on any bridges like here, for example. Looks like we're crossing just a little creek. I'm not too sure what the creek is called. Got a little mud creek here. Western Sydney Uni campus in front. And then maybe just give you guys a quick view, a closer view of the tracks. You can see all the screws, the sleepers, concrete track bed, and some leaves as well that have seemed to have found their home, and check rails. Not to forget either. Also, something I just noticed now, on the northbound track, I don't see any overhead wires here. So I think maybe there still needs to be some work done to install overhead wires on the northbound track. Because I noticed from Carlingford down to Dundas and towards Yallamundi that there was overhead wires already put in place on both tracks. But yeah, I just noticed now that there is an there's overhead wires missing on the northbound track. So yeah, in my previous video I remember saying that my guess was that all the overhead wires had been up by now, but it looks like there is still some overhead wires that need to be put up. Here, what I see, I think that's just a piece of string. I think that's just to, I guess, help provide additional comfort for the cantilevers before the actual wires actually go up. But yeah, otherwise on the southbound track, the overhead wires are already being put in place here. So yeah, that's just a little change I noticed. Take a look at this sign here. So we're 4.1 kilometers from Carlingford, 130 meters from the Yallamundi stop, which used to be where the Rydalmere station was, I believe. Then obviously got Western Sydney Uni on the right. And we're 3.2 kilometers away from Parramatta. So yeah, it's around 7.3 kilometers from Carlingford to Parramatta. And it looks like I've already walked past halfway today. When you look on the map, it might seem like a very long walk from Carlingford to Parramatta, but I felt like just from walking as far as I have so far today, it's actually not too bad. If you're someone that enjoys walking and likes to walk, I think on the day, it actually doesn't seem to be that bad or as long as what it might be when you really think about it. So yeah, just going to continue to Rosehill Gardens, which is the next light rail stop. And that's going to be the light rail stop just before the Y junction. Of the Y junction, you got to the line will then veer right towards Tramway Avenue, and then you also have a couple of tracks which veer left towards the maintenance facility, which is based in Camellia. I might actually check out the maintenance facility today before I make my way to Tramway Avenue, just while I'm in the area. But yeah, I probably will cover that maybe in the next part or the part afterwards, depending on how long this part goes for and how long it takes for me to get to the Rosehill Gardens stop. It's not quite too conspicuous, but I think the wires you see above both tracks just here might actually be pieces of string. So yeah, I think that's an indication that there's still some overhead wiring work that needs to be done on this section of the line. Because it's Carlingford, it's all been put up now from what I saw earlier today. Got another sign just to remind you how far you are from Parramatta or from Carlingford. Looks like I've covered 200 meters since the last sign. Got a railway bridge up ahead. It might be the Parramatta River that we're crossing next. We're just about to find out. Definitely getting my steps in today with all these walkthrough videos I'm filming. I will probably end up at Parramatta later today to have lunch. So even though my intention was to cover at least from Carlingford down to Tramway Avenue, which is the section that I had not yet covered up until today, if I'm going to continue on to Parramatta, I might as well probably just film another walkthrough video from Tramway Avenue through to the Parramatta CBD, and that will cover the Tramway Avenue stop as well as the Robin Thompson stop. And I think after Robin Thompson, it will then be, it's not Robin Thompson, it's Robin Thomas. I keep on getting confused. Like, I remember back in my November update videos, I kept on saying Robin Thompson, but yeah, just to clarify, it is Robin Thomas. So yeah, apologies on that. Of course, it looks like we are crossing the Parramatta River now. I see Parramatta there in the distance where all the tall buildings are. Looks like I've got this massive pipe as well which crosses over. So yeah, as I was saying a few minutes ago, I'll end up at Parramatta, probably grab lunch there. So I might just keep on filming the entire walkthrough until I get to the Parramatta CBD. And that will have at least covered from Carlingford to Parramatta as of today. Got this huge block of abandoned land here. Wonder if there's any plans to use this land for something in the future. I'm not aware of anything off the top of my head right now. But yeah, looks like we've got a huge block of land here which definitely could be used for some purpose. think I see the Rosehill Gardens stop in the distance. Zoom in. Yeah, I think that's the Rosehill stop there in the Rosehill Gardens stop there in the distance. 50km speed limit on approach by the looks of it, from what I see. But yeah, I'll just continue my journey. Give you guys a quick glance in the opposite direction. So that's looking north towards Yallamundi and Carlingford. Looking back towards Rosehill Gardens. Some wooden buffer stops here. Not too sure why they have some fences and some buffer stops at random locations. I'm sure there's a reason for it. But yeah, I'd like to think those buffer stops will be removed once trams start testing. So it looks like the speed limit on approach to the Rosehill Garden stop coming from the north end will be 15 k's an hour. I think I said 50 before, I don't know where I got 50 from. But yeah, it's 15 kilometers speed limit on approach to this upcoming stop here. Yeah, they definitely need to install overhead wires on this area. Again, I only see a piece of string on the southbound track, or above the southbound track. So this is definitely something that's stopping light rail vehicles from commencing testing at this current point in time. I think there may be already 4 or 5 light rail vehicles already been delivered, but yeah, I'm not too 100% sure on that. So we've got the Rosehill stop here, just up ahead. I probably might as well just cover the upgrade of this stop in this part. Let's get a closer view. So we've got the big L lollipop sign for light rail. We've got the Rosehill Garden station signage as well. Safety signs up. Bins, just like at all the other stops. Benches. And then the pits, which at this stop are wrapped up. Don't know why the pits at some of the other stops are not wrapped up, but then they're wrapped up at other stops, so I don't know, maybe they just haven't taken it off yet. And then this typical wall here in the central area of the stop. On the other end, on the platform side, there will be Opal ticketing machines that will allow you to top up. And yeah, again, no Opal readers as of yet at this stop, just like at the others. Something they might be doing last. It's obviously it's not something that needs to be up just yet, because yeah, light rail vehicles obviously are not going to start revenue services until some point next year at the earliest. that's a bit of a view there of the Rosehill Gardens stop. I don't think I can, doesn't look like I can access the other side though from here, because I'm just in front of a fence. Yeah, and then you got the Y junction there, so there must be a way to get to the other side. I might just quickly continue walking, see if there's a way I can access this other side here before I wrap this video up. Yeah, anyway, this is basically the Y junction that I was referring to before. So the passenger services will continue and veer right and head up the bridge there in the distance, which is the BGBG bridge. On the other end of that BGBG bridge is the Tramway Avenue stop, and then trams that want to access or leave the Chameleon Maintenance Centre will veer left into the opposite direction. Cool. Yep. Probably what I'll do is I'll wrap this video up here and start a new part and cover the rest of the way from Rosehill Gardens to probably Tramway Avenue. If I do find a way to get to the other side, I might even take you guys on a walk to the maintenance facility and see if we can see anything from there. But yeah, no guarantees at this stage. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to wrap this one up here. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, like and favorite this video, and I will see you next time.